Welcome back for another video. Thanks for being here. We're talking today about cameras. Most importantly, we're talking about the RX0, DJI Action 2, and the possibility of me buying the GoPro Hero 11 Black. Do I need it? Is it better? Do I get rid of the Action 2? Do I get rid of the RX0? Do I just keep the big camera like this to do stuff like this? So I find the RX0 to be complicated. It's a very small screen to look at, very hard to set up. So I don't use it much for video because I tend to always mess it up with the near-far focus. I do like it for pictures near the water. And that's a lot of money to keep for a camera just to use for pictures around water, so you don't have to bring this big camera with you. We're gonna go out to the soccer field, play around with the ball a little bit, get some shots. Basically, as I mumble and jumble along with my words, look at the video and tell me which one you'd like better. Is the RX0, it's kind of close, but it's get a certain look? Or do you like the DJI Action when it's real far away? Is it too much of an action camera shot where everything's in focus and everything is crystal clear? Or do you like more of something like this, where it's a little bit depth of field, blur background? I mean, this is the f4 lens on this one. I'm not using my 1.8. That would really blur it out. But this is a full frame camera with a good lens. So from the screen it looks okay, but I can't tell. It's kind of a weird video, right? Because it's not really about anything in particular. I'm gonna interrupt here real quick. This video is about what I call a scam. Small camera addiction management. It's my issue with cameras. The new cameras that are out, the GoPro Hero 11, the new Action 3, got me all spun up again about new cameras. What the heck, DJI? Here we go again. God, just doesn't help. Watch the video. It makes sense toward the end, and let me know what you think. It's kind of like my random thoughts right now about what cameras I should keep and sell right now. It's always fun to for me, it's fun to upgrade my gear, get something different, kind of get it fresh in your mind, more excitement about the cameras. But one thing is, like, use the gear that you have. Use the gear that you have with you. And this is overexposing. Appreciate what you got. But it's hard when you like new gear. Do you understand what I'm talking about? We say that all this stuff, I'm like, yeah, just use the gear you have, and that's the most important, content's the most important. But it is fun to play with new stuff. All right, I'm thinking about selling the RX0 after all this, just because it's so expensive, and I could sell that camera and get the GoPro with a lot of accessories to play with. But will I miss the RX0? That's the question, and I don't know that answer yet. I said I would never get rid of it, and here I am talking about getting rid of it. Donkey. All right, again, filming on the RX0. I have it on near, so it should be in focus, hopefully. I have ND filter on. It's on the Crane M3. So this is a nice setup. I got the mic. Hopefully I turned down the mic. Last time the mic was really peaking too hard. The Sony cameras are pretty hot, so with the mic, you really have to turn it like all the way down. I have it on 1, and I also turned down the gain, or whatever you want to call it, on the wireless Go 2. I'm sorry, the wireless Go. Turn that down, pretty much down to, what is it, like 3 choices, like 0, halfway, and then all the way up. So I went all the way down. Hopefully this sounds better than it did before. I do love the 0. Again, more for photography around water environments. Pictures come out really good. I posted some pictures in my house of the RX0. Take a picture of the cruise boat from far away, because that's the camera I had with me. So that's why I like this camera. It's in water and snorkeling. It takes really good pictures under the water. Now the question is, do I get the GoPro Hero 11 Black? I have all the stuff in my cart. I'm really interested in it. It's called gear envy, or just basically being obsessed with gear. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning just thinking about that camera, but I want to film with this one today, and I want to film the DJI Pocket 2, and also have the mic set up for that and see if that's a lot easier. So we're going to do some soccer here I'll come back and talk to you with the DJI Pocket, but this is the RX0 on the Cranium 3.
I know. She parked right in front of the and handicap. The lady come in with her dog, no handicap sign. The parking lot is completely empty, and she parks in this one. No dogs allowed. I just says I'm gonna do what the hell I want.
Can I say what I wanted to say to her?
What do you want to say?
Okay, so I wanted to be like,
Buzzball! I got it. Aren't you excited? Oh.
So again, here is the Action 2 on a Insta360 long pole, big wide field of view, right? Yeah, I should do this more often. Haven't done this in a while. So GoPro Hero 11, I don't know if it's worth it. 500 something bucks for all that. Yeah, I already have this. I just need to use it more often. Could have used this on the cruise boat as walking in, looking all around. I think I'm answering my own question. But what do you guys think? GoPro Hero 11 or the Action 2? Maybe this is a lesson for me to appreciate the gear that you have and stop worrying about the gear that you don't have. Does it mean I'm still interested in the GoPro Hero 11? Yes, absolutely. Do I want to know what it does with the 10-bit color? Yes, I do. So, but I also sold my Insta X2 to purchase the X3 360 camera. And that camera is different than any other camera that I own. So I think I'm going to stick with the original plan. Go into the Insta360 X3, get that, and call it a day. All right. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. My random thoughts. If you think I should get the GoPro 11, leave me a comment down below. Update. Number one thing is I made a decision and purchased the Insta360 X3. Basically, after making this video and playing with the cameras that I had, I realized I don't really need another camera small like this, action style camera, right? I have the Zero to use that when I want to. The Action 2 works great. I'm happy with that. So I don't know if we're gonna need anything else. But the 360 camera is completely different than any other camera that I have or would have. So I figured that's probably a good tool to add to my kit. There's a lot of things I want to do with it. I'm getting a dive case for it so I can go diving with it. Go in the pool first, do a test with that, check out the colors and the clarity, and then there'll be a dive trip actually in November where I'll go on and do a more intense review of that, so how it works on diving, the colors and everything else. So that's what's coming down the road, so like, subscribe for that if you want to see that down the road for the Insta360 X3. But what was this video about? Maybe it was more for me than anything else, to figure out not to have gear envy all the time. On to the next one. Thanks for watching. Again, my last video had about one of my better videos I've done in a while, 2,000 views, and I got 1 subscriber out of the deal. 1 out of 2,000. Come on guys, please subscribe. Thanks, see ya.